Hello, everyone. It's day 3 of inspiration for anyone who is currently running an online business and is looking for inspiration around our thoughts and our mindset, because mindset does truly affect our results. I want to speak for a few minutes today about the energy and the vibration, the energy that we vibrate with. I spoke a little bit and I showed you a graph that comes from David Hawkins' book. And that graph helps us understand our vibration. If you've missed that, come to the group Mindset in Online Business on Facebook to watch it. But today, I want to take that knowledge a step further. And I want to inspire you to start thinking about the energy the moment you create something, the energy that you vibrate with when you connect with new people, the energy that you vibrate with when you go out and network, where you sit at home and study, where you create a new program, when you create content, for your newsletter, when you go live, when you record the videos, anything. I'm talking obviously from the perspective of an online business, but that vibration affects all our relations and interactions, also obviously on the private level. Now, some time ago, when I was becoming more and more aware of our vibration, I made an experiment. And in that experiment, I allowed myself to create something with my so-called low energy, or the energy that was not feeling high. So my vibration was quite low or average, and compared that with the creation when my vibration was high. And I made content public, both examples, high vibration, low vibration. Even though I was aware of the fact how our vibration works, it was quite an eye-opening experience, seeing how my content got received. And the only difference was my energy level. From that point, I've become really aware of my energy, especially when I have to interact with someone or create something that is important for me from the point of view of serving others. And that awareness helps me choose the moment when I create and when I don't. I can't even tell you how many videos I delete because I feel that the vibration is not on a high level. And I know that that is going to affect whoever receives the content or the product if we create products. The first step of that awareness is actual awareness, our consciousness in the moment when we sit down and we say, okay, now it's time. I need to create X, Y, Z, and that needs to be ready by, and we've got a date. Stop for a minute at that point and ask yourself, what is my vibration? What is my energy in terms of emotions? How am I feeling about this interaction or this creative process right now? Questions that are extremely valuable to ask to gain awareness are, for example, am I scared? Am I worried? Do I feel confident or not? Do I feel that I'm going to be judged? And mind you, at that point, you are already judging yourself. Am I worried that it won't be good enough? What emotions do you feel at the point of creation? Do you feel like an imposter? Do you feel that people will see through you? Do you feel like you are lying to yourself and others? Do you feel that you are not yet good enough in order to call yourself an expert in that field? All of those emotions, thoughts, and beliefs are going to affect your creative process. So, why is the first step, awareness, so important? Because only then we can make new choices that help us shape the energy. We can focus on what needs to change in terms of my perception, in terms of my beliefs, in terms of my justification and judgment about myself, in order to help me to become a master in the process of creating this. These are two first steps: awareness and trying to figure out what I can do to change it, to shift my vibration. And here is the third step, exactly answer to that question. How can I change my vibration? What can I do to change my vibration? And there are many choices. There are many ways of changing our vibration. And I think it's extremely important to find the way that serves you, your way of changing your vibration. What helps me, for example, is music, usually happy music, because music, first of all, takes me away from thinking, and it hits directly my vibration, changing it. Listening to music or moving my body to the music, dancing, or just simply moving my body. There will be also the ways of changing our vibration that other people suggest that don't necessarily work on us. For example, we can read that meditation helps to change our vibration, yoga, exercise. For me, it doesn't work. When I meditate, but I'm in my head, it's really hard for me to switch off my head, my logical thinking, the stream of thoughts. Yoga, the same. I get restless during yoga. When I have disturbing thoughts, I get restless when I do yoga. I don't relax. I get actually more tense. But that, I could only figure that out by doing, by trying. So I invite you today to find your way of changing your vibration, whatever works for you. And we don't need days or hours to figure this out. Just try and see if your energy changes and how quickly does it change. Sometimes it can be a phone call to a friend or family member that you really resonate with, and you get that extra kick of energy by just simply talking to them. Sometimes it can be watching something funny on YouTube or on TV. Sometimes it can be listening to happy podcast. Sometimes it can be serving others, and by this act of serving, we change our vibration. We get elevated. So become aware today of your vibration just before you enter in a new conversation, when you start a new project, or you continue working on something you've already started. Become aware. And if you notice that the vibration is low because of X, Y, Z, find the way to change your vibration. And remember the graph from yesterday. When we feel guilt, shame, fear, we operate from the low vibration. And people who receive us and our content, they feel it, whether we believe it or not, because our energy is in the content that we've created with that energy. So if you want to change your interaction and the way how others receive your content, work on your energy prior to that. I look forward to hearing from you. I want to know what helps you change your vibration, and experiment with that this week. Play with this, play with your vibration, and tell me. You can also run a diary where you notice the difference. What happens when you interact from the low vibration, how your interaction changes when you operate from high vibration. I'm excited for you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you happy experimenting with your own vibration. Thank you for being here. You will catch up the content that has already appeared in the Facebook group Mindset in Online Business, where I invite you warmly. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. Bye-bye.